So we've got the market, which is up, 80 points, 83 points, 11,706 is where things are. So, I mean, I think we're about, 8 points off the highs. Yeah, the high today was 11,715, and we're inching up back close to those highs. Gateway Distriparks is in focus. We'll put the stock up. It's done well. I mean, from the 1st of March, the stock is actually up about 30%. It's up some 4% today. But it still remains down over the last 1 year. It's down some 20% over the last 1 year. Let's get talking about what's really happening as far as the business is concerned, what's happening across segments, and how is FY20 really looking like as we begin the new financial year. Prem Kishan Gupta is Chairman and Managing Director at Gateway Distriparks. He's joining us on the phone line. Mr. Gupta, thank you very much for your time. So, you know, the market has done very well, and your stock has participated well too. As I pointed out, it's up 30% since the 1st of March. But is there a uptick in business? Have you seen any uptick in business over the last, say, 2 or 3 months? And how are things currently?
Good afternoon, Prashant. First of all, we have announced the acquisition of Blackstone shares in Gateway Rail. So that takes us to 99.93% in Gateway Rail in our subsidiary of Gateway Distriparks. This has been going on for past few months, and finally we were able to close it on Friday. So one is that the Blackstone exit is complete, and the arbitration proceedings against the company in Singapore are completely withdrawn. So that's one part of it. The other part which you are mentioning about the business is subdued, but we have been growing in single digit. If you look at FY 18-19, we have grown in single digit. And macros, both in terms of import and export, have not been so good compared to previous years. And we are looking forward for some improvement now with our wholly owned subsidiary Gateway Rail. We can leverage our synergies at different locations of the CFS business and Gateway Rail business, with 12 locations and a capacity of over 2 million TEUs and almost 2 million square feet of warehousing. So that's the situation right now.
Okay. Mr. Gupta, hi, good afternoon, sir. Could you give us a sense of whether you'd be seeing any sort of impact owing to the higher fuel costs? Would there be some sort of hike that can be expected from your end?
See, our business depends, the rail business depends on the Indian Railways, and lately their pricing has been rather favorable as compared to road. So lately we have not seen much increases. There was a small increase of 5%, which we have passed on to the customers. And there was some reduction in the empty container haulage, which again, we have passed on to the customers. So overall, in the last 2-3 years, we haven't seen much increase in the rail freight compared to what has happened on the roadside because of the increase in the fuel.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So could you tell us about how do you assess competitiveness right now in terms of rail versus road? How are things likely to move as far as FY20 go?
Well, we are looking forward for the DFC portions to be completed. It is coming in patches. But when the full DFC will be operational, say 2 years from now, or less than 2 years from now, then I think things will move much faster than road, and it will be more economical with double stack on all the routes. Turnaround times will be faster. So right now, like what we witnessed between Delhi and Bombay route, it takes almost 40 to 48 hours. That will come down to below 24 hours. So going forward, the turnaround times and the pricing will be very competitive compared to road.
Okay. So what's the growth that you foresee across verticals in FY20? And also, is there any sort of further plan for CAPEX?
Yes. See, we were focusing on this transaction with Blackstone for the last 6 to 9 months. Now, starting fresh in 1920, we'll be going in for more locations in the north. We will have satellite terminals coming up, say, in UP and Rajasthan and upcountry, which will be connected to our double stack hub of Garhi Harsru in Gurgaon. So our capex will be to the tune of, say, roughly about 125 to 150 crores in the next 2 years.
Okay, Mr. Gupta, it's a pleasure, sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate you providing us some color as far as business is concerned. And thank you for joining us once again. All right, the market's at the day's high, 11,713.14. So we're about a point short of the day high. And this is now making a comeback at around little 10 minutes before 2 for the making a bid for the day high, and it's almost there. Absolutely. I mean, I think the Bank Nifty should come up on your screen as well. That is not doing anything special. The Bank Nifty, the high was 30,646. We are at 30,519. So it's only the Nifty, and maybe we could put up the constituents of what is moving, which would give us a better idea. Because I mean, I don't think there is banks are really causing this. Has to be a couple of other names. Which is, but it's all bank. I mean, that's a Nifty bank. We should put the what's moving, the Nifty graphic, and I think that should provide us with some color. Maybe Reliance, yeah, RIL is right on top. 28-30 points coming in from RIL, L&T, Infosys. There is ICICI Bank as well, but for the past so many days, when you put this graphic up, it was banks, banks, and banks. Today it's got, I mean, a bunch of other names as well, though there is an ICICI Bank, and I suspect if you go down the list, there'll be a few more. So that's the Nifty for you, which is at the day's high.